Hi, my name is Pierre Gagné. As I mentioned in a previous video, a number of modeling tool vendors, technology vendors have already imported Panorama 360 into their own environment. If you don't have Panorama 360 in your environment and you would like to get it, we have an import file for you. If you have any questions about this import file or anything else, please go to our site and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions through emails you can send me. First of all, just to let you know, the different components in Panorama 360 can be had by ordering paperback books or electronic books. But as I mentioned to you, there's also import files, and we have different vendors. And you'll see also different videos on this site that will allow you to see what they have done in their own environment with Panorama 360. Panorama 360 has different components. First, from a functional perspective, value chains, capability maps, functional capabilities down to the third level of decomposition. And on the information side, we have information subjects, information topics, again with definitions, and we have the integration levels between the business capabilities and the information structures. We also have value streams and processes down to the activity level. We also have metrics for each process and stakeholder lists for the processes too. And we can import all of that into different technology environments. So we have two different layers, as I mentioned. We have the enterprise business architecture view, and we have the process view. So we'll talk to you about each one of those levels. Panorama 360 is used for not only business architecture, but also all kinds of different projects. So I've just listed a few here, and here are more of them, and that's only a short list of where Panorama 360 can be used, either for consulting or in your own insurance and wealth management organization. Panorama 360 has a structure. It's a 3-level down structure with 11 domains, 75 plus major capabilities, and 500 plus business functions or functional capabilities. And that's the enterprise view. We also have an information relationship with the functional side, and it matches 1-to-1. And we have processes and value streams. Here's a snapshot of the file that we have that describes the import file itself. So we have the functional and the information here, and we have the information structure, and we have the organizational integration map, and we also have a list of stakeholders. We have about 100 of them, all with their own definitions. And we have the business processes with the activities within each one of the business capabilities. And we have the metrics for each one of those processes, plus a definition of each one of the metrics. Here's on the tool what was imported. So we have here the structure of the imports. We also have the functional import plus the definitions that we can drill down to. We also have the information decomposition, also with definitions. We have a create use matrix that shows the interdependencies that exist between the capabilities and the usage and the creation of information. It gives you an integration map of your whole organization. And then we have a process structure where we have given it a sequence, but I think that from company to company, sequencing may vary. So we're allowing you to do your own sequencing within the business capabilities. Here are some examples of what clients are using Panorama for. So project scoping and responsibilities within projects, risk to capabilities, aligning the capabilities to the projects and initiatives, building processes and knowing where it connects within the value chain, and capabilities to applications. These are just a short list of what Panorama 360 can be used for. And companies will use tools to actually build a complete view of the organization, mapping the capabilities, the functions, the information and the processes to their vision, to their objectives, to their performance criteria, to their organization structure, mapping the risks within the models, the projects, the journeys, customer journey, and so on. You can add as many layers as you want, depending on the tool that you use, but that is your choice in terms of which tool you will be using. Some companies go as far as building a complete meta model between the projects, the business, and the functional and information structures. So here are the 5 different components that exist within the Panorama 360 suite, and there's different videos on each one of them and some of the service that we provide. If you have any questions about this video or any of the services or products that we provide, please email me and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you very much for listening, and hopefully we'll see you watching other videos on our site.